Welcome all sadhakas, salutations. Together let us salute the Parabrahma Tattva, the Paramatma, the Shruti Mata and all our Brahma Vidya Acharyas, Rishi Muni and Guru. Continuation, relentlessness, consistency is the secret of success in any field of the world. So too in spirituality. Knowing fully well, having studied Shastra as to what has to be done to achieve, by being regular in trying to do that, we master it. And by mastering it and doing with masterly ability, we get the result out of it. And what are there in spirituality to be mastered are our adhyanam of the Shastras, through that how our Rishis Munis have indicated to us the Paramatma Tattva. We have to be clear about it. Om Narayan. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om, 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 Om. We are in that first process of trying to grasp through the Shastra what is conveyed. And having heard that, we have to put our own individual effort for the clarity at every step level. It takes time, but when we give time, it will happen to us. Once that clarity of all aspects means what vyavahara I am doing outside, what identities I have with my upadhis, what thoughts that are going on in me all the time, what basically is my basic nature as a now. Having studied all this, how much of these are conducive for spiritual growth perfection, how much are opposing, then how to strengthen the conducive ones and add to them, how to remove the opposite ones. Knowing it, being on that path all the time, when we go on doing this, then we will ourselves see within us all the obstructions going away, the coverings going away, the layers going away, the grosser ones. We start apprehending clearly, very clearly, the truth, the self, the reality, as told in our Shastras. That which is so vague to us, absolutely non perceptible or acceptable or understandable, starts becoming conspicuous and obvious with these efforts. And in the discovery of that subtle truth, all the gross which was given reality by us, and we were unnecessarily getting lost. We just laugh at it and then we come out of all those clutches. Thus, we live that life at the subtlemost level of our own real, essential, spiritual, blissful nature. So, this path, till the thoughts become clear, understanding becomes clear, take up initiative of doing sadhana and being on the sadhana, and any obstructions and route removed till we reach it. The only support for us is our own Shastra Shravanam, Shastra Adhyanam. If this particular support is left, then we are lost in the world in our own inner misguidances and outer misguidances, which is not suggested. So, lucky for our group that what Bhagavad Guru Krupa has come on us. You know, like the the Krishna Antapura people saying, ki what Punya Sudama has done, that the Lord has received him so wonderfully. Or today we will see all the Rajas telling to the Yadavas, the Vrishnikula, ki what Punya you have done, that every day you are seeing Balarama and Krishna. So to whatever Punya we have done, we don't know, that every day we are listening to Paramatma Tattva. Every day, every day, every day. That itself is the great, great blessedness we have received from our past lives. And it is our duty, responsibility to make full, complete use of it without missing anything. And for that, being continuous, putting little more effort of trying to grasp, and if able to grasp, putting it in practice. If not, knowing what is the reason for not able to grasp, it is excessive rajas or tamas, how to replace them by sattva. In that way, joyfully, as a challenge, taking our sadhana, whatever we can do, we do. Whatever we are not able to do, what are the reasons for inability, we replace them. That's it. It's just like when the car is very well, good condition, sit in the car and travel. When the car is not in a condition, any problem, just repair it. Whether you repair the car or travel in the car, in both cases, we have to be relaxed. There's no need to be tensed. So too, when the inner personality is permitting us for sadhana, travel in that sadhana like travel in the well-conditioned car, enjoy it. So too, when the inner personality has some lacuna in it because of some guna, something like the car got some problem, just take it to the shed and repair it. So to take this car, the personality, to the shed of upasana or any of the sadhanas to bring it back to the normalcy. Again, travel in it. The traveling is only listening to truth, only contemplating on the truth, only trying to realize the truth. If that is not being done, what is the meaning of it? No concentration, no single pointedness, no subtlety. So these are the inabilities of the antakarana. So repair them through various given sadhanas of japa, given sadhanas of or upasana, given sadhanas of prarthana, given sadhanas of some of the, what do you say, puja ityadi to Bhagwan, bhajana, stotra patanam, all of them should do that cleaning process, giving us single pointedness. With that, again back to the work. In this way only, when we are relentless, consistent, we'll be definitely, surely, certainly progressing and growing. At the same time, guarding ourselves from the outer and inner enemies that attack us as much as we can, like the prime minister or any president, how they have the guards behind protecting them. So too, we should have the Chaukanna guard in the form of our own being alert and observant regarding our inner and outer personalities protection. All these put together and many more is called as total entire understanding of spirituality. Spiritual understanding, spiritual sadhana and experiences are not in one angle or one way. All this together is called spirituality. That is why in all our shastras, all these details are explained. So today also let us join together to do our efforts. And we know these efforts also are by the grace of Ishvara Narayana Paramatma Ishtadaiva, our Guru Tattva, Parabrahma Tattva and Guru Parampara and Shruti Mata's Krupa. So with their grace, let us do our Parayanam Taittiriya, Adhyanam Taittiriya with Bhashyam, Yoga Darshanam with Bhashyam. Let us enter into our Mundaka Bhashya Sahita Adhyanam. There will be Gita class today or tomorrow. The 10th chapter will be over. Then we are into the beautiful topic of Bhagavata Mahapuranam, where we are seeing Bhagwan Krishna and all the Rajas, everyone meeting in that Kurukshetra during Grahana, and what a beautiful exchange of prema, abhyayata, respect, all that we are seeing. Then in Adhyatma Ramayanam, the Samparayika Urdhadehika Kriyas to Ravana will be done by Vibhishana, and then Sita ji is asked to come, enter into fire. Those will be the topics in our Adhyatma Ramayanam, followed by the Ashtottara Parayanam. Let us start our first class of chanting the Taittiriya. Today we will start the second Brahmananda Valli Parayanam in the sequence, that is the position. ॐ तद्वितीया ब्रह्मानन्दवल्ली ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ ब्रह्मविदाप्नोति परं तदेशाभ्युक्ता सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं ब्रह्म यो वेदनिहितं गुहायां परमे व्योमन् सोऽश्नुते सर्वान् कामान् सः ब्रह्मणा विपश्चितेति तस्माद्वा एतस्मादात्मन आकाश सम्भूतः आकाशाद्वायुः वायोरग्निः अग्निरावः अद्भ्यः पृथिवी पृथिव्या ओषधयः ओषधीभ्योऽन्नम् अन्नात् पुरुषः स वा एष पुरुषोऽन्नरसमयः तस्येदमेव शिरः अयं दक्षिणः पक्षः अयमुत्तरः पक्षः अयमात्मा इदं पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति अन्नाद्वै प्रजाः प्रजायन्ते याः काश्च पृथिवीगश्रिताः अतो अन्नेनैव जीवन्ते अथैनदपि यन्त्यन्ततः अन्नगं हि भूतानां ज्येष्ठम् तस्मात् सर्वौषधमुच्यते सर्वं वै तेन्नमाप्नुवन्ते येन्नं ब्रह्मोपासते अन्नगं हि भूतानां ज्येष्ठम् तस्मात् सर्वौषधमुच्यते अन्नात् भूतानि जायन्ते जातान्यन्नेन वर्धन्ते अद्यतेत्ति च भूतानि तस्मादन्नं तदुच्यत इति तस्माद्वा एतस्मादन्नरसमयात् अन्योऽन्तर आत्मा प्राणमयः तेनैष पूर्णः स वा एष पुरुषविद एव तस्य पुरुषविदताम् अन्वयं पुरुषविदः तस्य प्राण एव शिरः व्यानो दक्षिणपक्षः अपान उत्तरपक्षः आकाश आत्मा पृथिवी पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति प्राणं देवा अनुप्राणन्दे मनुष्याः पशवश्च ये प्राणो हि भूतानामायुः तस्मात् सर्वायुषमुच्यते सर्वमेव त आयुर्यन्ति ये प्राणं ब्रह्मोपासते प्राणो हि भूतानामायुः तस्मात् सर्वायुषमुच्यत इति तस्यैष एव शारीर आत्मा यः पूर्वस्य तस्माद्वा एतस्मात् प्राणमयात् अन्योऽन्तर आत्मा मनोमयः तेनैष पूर्णः स वा एष पुरुषविद एव तस्य पुरुषविदताम् अन्वयं पुरुषविदः तस्य यजुरेव शिरः ऋग्दक्षिणः पक्षः सामोत्तरः पक्षः आदेश आत्मा अथर्वाङ्गिरसः पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ ॐ ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं सुकृतेऽधिकृते बहुधा भवतो भविता समदर्शनलालसता अतिदीनमिमं परिपालय मां भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणम्। ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि। ओं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। श्रीवेदव्यासवैशम्पायन याज्ञवल्क्याद्य शङ्करादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधसिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां साधनानां गुरुशिष्यदेवता भक्तपरम्परायाः पुनरुत्थानजागरण विश्वव्याप्तिद्वारा विश्वाध्यात्मिकप्रगतिद्वारा विश्वशान्तिकल्याण एकता सौभ्रातृत्वसामरस्य प्राप्त्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निश्चित समस्त सनातन धर्म भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासूनां च भगवद्गुरूणां कृपया आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्यादियुक्त समस्त सत्संपदा संपदा साधना सानुकूल्यता शक्तीनां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर समस्त शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन निवारण द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थं श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदांतर्गत तैत्तिरीयोपनिषदाद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम यस्माज्जातं जगत्सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रलीयते येनेदन्धार्यते चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः। यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरचयिनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते। ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः। नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मावादिशं ऋतमवादिशं सत्यमवादिशं तन्मामावीद तद्वक्तारमावीद आवीन्माम् आवीद्वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ अथ तृतीया भृगुवल्ली। ॐ let us chant the Manushi Samagnya onwards, the chanting. Kshema iti vache Yogakshema iti pranapanayoh Karmeti hastayoh Gatiriti padayoh Vimuktiriti payau Idi Manushi Samagnya Atha Daivihi Truptiriti vrushtau Balamiti vidyuti Yashaiti pashushu Jyotiriti nakshatreshu प्रजातिरमृतमानन्द इत्युपस्थे सर्वमित्याकाशे तत्प्रतिष्ठेत्युपासेत प्रतिष्ठावान् भवति तन्मह इत्युपासेत महान् भवति तन्मन इत्युपासेत मानवान् भवति तन्नम इत्युपासेत नम्यन्ते स्मै कामाः तद्ब्रह्मेत्युपासेत ब्रह्मवान् भवति तद्ब्रह्मणः परिमर इत्युपासेत पर्येणं म्रियन्ते द्विषन्तः सपत्नाः पर्ये प्रिया भ्रातृव्याः स यश्चायं पुरुषे यश्चासावादित्ये स एकः स य एवंविद अस्माल्लोकात् प्रेत्य एतमन्नमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रम्य एतं प्राणमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रम्य एतं मनोमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रम्य एतं विज्ञानमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रम्य एतमानन्दमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रम्य इमान् लोकान् कामान्निकामरूप्यनुसञ्चरन् एतत्सामगायन्नास्ते हा वो हा वो हा वो अहमन्नमहमन्नमहमन्नम् अहमन्नादो अहमन्नादो अहमन्नादः ahagga shlokakruta श्लोककृदहग्ग श्लोककृत अहमस्मि प्रथमजारुतास्य पूर्वं देवेभ्यो अमृतस्य न भायि यो मा ददाति स इदेव मा वः अहमन्नमन्नमदन्तमाद्मि अहं विश्वं भुवनमभ्यभवाम सुवर्णज्योतिः य एवं वेद इत्युपनिषद ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः शान्तिः. Just like in any of the worldly endeavors, the two ways of taking up that undertaking are: one is half hearted, second is wholehearted. When we take any of the pursuits, goals half hearted, accordingly, when we perform half heartedly, we know the results also will be so mediocre. And if we want the excellent results, our efforts cannot be half hearted. Wholeheartedly, in all aspects, we have to master ourselves in doing the required thing to get the best success. For example, earning very good amount of money. If you want a very good amount of money earning, it cannot be half-hearted thinking or planning or execution. One has to be wholeheartedly, exhaustively take into account all the possibilities, all the probabilities, everything, then gather all resources, do maximum so that the maximum expected wealth or the money is accumulated. All fair means. So too, if one wants to excel in, let us say, the political field, a half-hearted application will make you remain as only a karyakarta throughout the life. You can never go ahead beyond that. But if you really want to come to the higher and higher position, even up to the level of CM, nothing is impossible. But that wholehearted application, dedicating entire life only for that, is sought because the thing expected is bigger one, and the application or the efforts also have to be like that. So too in any of the business, any of the professions, any of the wonderful relations, having a member of some organization, or having lots of friends, or having very good relation with the family members or the relation. Anything in the world can be done half-hearted, wholehearted. The results also are like that. So too is spirituality. Half-hearted spirituality will give us very less joy of doing as well as benefit. Spirituality also has to be wholehearted, therefore, it is all inclusive. That means nothing of the life, inner or outer, of any sort can be taken for granted if we want to grow spiritually. This is what is the training given to us throughout all the Shastras, all the Upanishads, more particularly the Upanishad which is under study, that is Taittiriya Upanishad. So here we have to do the initial upasanas as told in the Shiksha Valli. Then we, with proper preparation, we must go to the Guru. Actually, we have gone to the Guru, then only we have done the upasanas in this Upanishad. In other cases, sometime earlier only upasanas are done with little qualified equipment. The disciples used to go to the Guru. So here approaching the Guru itself is the first sadhana, first thing. Having gone there, the Guru starts giving you Shiksham Vyakyasyamaha, and also he gives all the upasanas. Inevitable that we have to engross in them in doing. Like in any school, a child is put, he will be after class 2 or 1 given 4 or 3 subjects. As he grows, 5 or 6 subjects. Now, every of the subject as taught by the teacher, when he masters it, by the time he comes out of the school, college as graduate, he is master of all those knowledges with which he can make his life for himself beautiful, for the world also great. In the same way, when we are with the Guru, when Guru is guiding us in all the aspects of sadhana, when we keep on relentlessly engaging in them, ours will be like a very well planted plant at the right place in right soil, watered well, manured well, good pesticides are put. Therefore, very soon it has got buds, and buds also without any any of the what do you say shortcomings in it, blemishes in it, fully blossoming. Every petal of the world, that bud, is blossomed to give such a beautiful flower. In the same way, you and I, as the buds to be blossomed, exactly what the Shruti Mata and Guru says. All those inner and outer doings, changes to be brought, sacrifices to be done, wholeheartedly we have to do. Nothing can be left out. So that is how in the Prathama Valli, all variety of upasanas and how we have to live life with ourselves, with the world, all of those things were exhaustively explained. One who understands all of them really practices. He really is loved by the Guru's masters that they will give you them the second level of guidance or training, that is unambiguous, thorough understanding about the truth, the reality. First sentence itself is the Sutra Vakya, which is highly inspirational, saying that Brahma Veda apnoti param. That is a very statement of great audacity. Ki the supreme most, beyond which there is nothing else is there, that is achieved when one knows Brahman. And only when one knows Brahman, not by any other means. And that Brahman, having known which one achieves ultimate, is the theme of our second Brahmanandavali. Do you have the guts to come and listen and understand? Do you have the courage? Do you have the readiness for that? You know, disciples, those who are ready, yes, Guru Maharaj, we are ready. Those who are not, no, no, this Brahma Vidya not possible. Give us some upasanas, allow us to do this seva in the ashram. देव खाना एक आध बार खाएंगे एक दिन मरेंगे. But there are some rarely brought up students who say, yes, we are ready, sir, to listen to that. The sadhana for the para ultimate prapti. What is that? Brahma Vid. Ready? Yes. Now the entire Valli spoke about all details of Brahman, starting from its Swarupa Lakshanas, its Upalabdhisthana, and when it is obtained, what is the Falashruti, then where the inquiry has to be started from. The inquiry should be started from the world which we are in, where is the world of Panchamahabhutas. So therefore, let the Panchamahabhutas, Sukshma Ati Sukshma, be the beginning point. Know that This is coming from the Paramatma. In this way, step by step, we were guided in the intellectual apprehension of all details regarding the Brahma Tattva called as Brahma Vidya. सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं ब्रह्म यो वेद निहितं गुहायां परमे व्योमन् सोऽश्नुते सर्वान् कामान् सः ब्रह्मणा विपश्चितेति. How wonderful all these guidance was from the first Anuvaka onwards of Brahmananda Valli. Then the second, the third, fourth, the fifth, each of the Anuvakas completely gave us entire knowledge about the Brahma Vidya. The sixth, seventh were so exhaustively given by our Bhashyakara's details, which are required. We have spent sufficient 100 days or 60 days for all that. Then the whole Brahma Vidya, when it was said, now the time of the Brahma Vidya, the Upalabdhisthana, the Panchakosha, how the Panchakoshas are like the Bakshi, having the five limbs, Shiraha, Uttara Bakshinaha, Dakshina Pakshaha, Atma, Pucham, and how each of these panchakoshas in the beginning have to be taken as an atma or brahman. Then again inquire, when you inquire, something deeper, something inner, other than it is found to be there as its atma. Therefore, that is brahman, this is not. In this way, we were taken step by step, a daura through all panchakosha. Then again coming back to the Vijnana Kosha, we were given that entry into the Vijnanamaya Kosha in that sixth Anuvaka. That whole sixth Anuvaka. Sokamayata bahusyam praja yeti satapotapyata satavastattva idagam sarvam asujata yedidam kincha tat sruštva tadevanupravishat tadanupravisya satchatyacha bhavat niruktancha niruktancha. All these mantras, the Pravesha Shruti as it is called, has exhaustively explained to us how Bhagavan Parabrahma alone has become the cause of this creation, and having created, he only entered. And his entry is not entry in its literal meaning. His entry means becoming available for the sadhaka. That is what is his entry. That was how beautifully brought out by the combination of the Purvapakshi's Prashna, Bhashyakara's Bhashya. We have seen, I know long back it is very difficult to remember. As we were enjoying that and the sixth Anuvaka in all its details and came to the conclusion, the equally beautiful was the seventh Anuvaka, in which the Brahma is in what ways has to be recognized. They were all told. Asadva idamagra asita tato vai sadajayata tadatmanagga swayamakuruta yadvai tat sukrutam raso vai saha rasagahyevayam labdvanandi bhavati ko hyevanyat kah pranyat yadesha akasha anando nasyat yesha hyevanandayati यदा ह्येवैष एतस्मिन् अदृश्ये अनात्मे अनिरुक्ते अनिलयने अभयं प्रतिष्ठां विन्दते अतसो अभयं गतो भवति यदा ह्येवैष एतस्मिन् उदरमन्तरं गुरुते अथ तस्य भयं भवति तत्तु एव भयं विदुषो मन्वानस्य तदप्येष श्लोको भवति. How wonderful was that seventh Anuvaka, where every word, every sentence we reveled through the Bhashya while studying it. By the time that was over, then we are taken into the eighth Anuvaka, where to inspire us for exclusively Brahma Vidya, the Ananda Mimamsa was told. Yato va imani bhutani jayante yena jatani jivanti yat prayante abhisamvishanti. All of that we were told. Then in that Ananda Mimamsa, how many steps were told. Bhishasmadvatapavate se shuru karke explained to us about the Ananda Mimamsa. And in that final touch was what? The Brahma Ananda is greater than all Anandas. That Brahma Ananda comes to us with Shrotriya Akamahata Avrujinata, but that Brahmadeva Ananda also is conditional Ananda, it is only a Viprushavat in compared to the oceanic Ananda, Parabrahmananda. If Parabrahma Ananda is as big as ocean, then the Brahmadeva Ananda, which is 100 times more than Prajapati, which is 100 times more than Brahaspati, which is 100 times more than Indra, which is 100 times more than Devatas, the sequence of it, starting from Isayeko Manusha Ananda. That is only a sprinkle of the drops of water, is the Brahmadeva Ananda compared to the Parabrahma Ananda, we were told. And both all these anandas gradation can be achieved through various yajnas and upasanas. There's another technique of following these three steps. Shrotriyatva, avrujinatva, akamahatatva. All that also we have exhaustively studied. And we were told these are the three things alone are the cause or sadhana for one to reach to even the Parabrahma Ananda. That also was exhaustively was touched by or explained by our great Shruti Mata, followed by the Bhagavan Adi Shankara. Then the fulfillment of the Brahma Praptina, Kimahagam Sadhuna Karavam, Kimahagam Bhamama Karavamiti, these questions never come in Brahma Jnani. Then the Abhaya Pratishta, all of that things were explained. No, these are all the theory, but we have to start practice also. Therefore, in this Bhrugu Valli, you are given first through the Akhyayika Bhrugu Varuna, the sadhana to be done to reach out independently. All knowledge is given, guidance is given by Shruti Mata, by the Guru. Facilities are given by Paramatma. But using all of that, who will do sadhana of inquiring into Brahman and discovering? Who has done it for Bhrugu? Nobody else. He himself had to do. He did it. Because he did it, he got